Hi, class. So, cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice. I believe they are important in the counseling profession as they positively impact the lives of the counseling clients. When I think of cultural humility, I'm thinking of others first, having a servant attitude as depicted in Philippians 2:3-4. Um, our textbook, Simmons et al. 2020, cites Hook et al. 2013, Hook et al. 2017, and Davis et al. 2014, stating that it's closely tied to building a strong therapeutic alliance, so having that strong relationship with the client. Humility, in my opinion, helps to build a secure environment and can lead to building trust. And cultural humility, in essence, it becomes like the base or the safety net that allows us to build on cultural awareness, social justice, and advocacy. Cultural diversity and awareness. The way we perceive our clients is not just based on their religion, their race, their gender, their political ideology. It's based on their perceived truths of their experiences, as mentioned in Simmons et al. So we have to take a step back and really have a wider lens and view our clients through a wider lens and actively listen to their stories so that we can really gain an understanding of their values, beliefs, and worldviews without imposing our own on them. I think that is key. Being humble and actively listening is key to building on our cultural awareness. And so once we have these two ideas in mind and working on them, we can begin what I call the active part of the the active part of counseling interaction. How do we do that? Social justice and advocacy. So what is social justice? It is the fair access, treatment, and equitability of people, regardless of their self identifiers. As advocates, we do the footwork to ensure that the marginalized in individuals and groups get the resources and rights that they need. It is important that we apply ethical principles to these ideas, starting with self awareness and reflection. Do we have any biases, any preconceived notions, privileges that we need to address? Are we understanding different worldviews, knowing that we don't know it all, being humble, again, back to cultural humility, taking the time to learn and understand different worldviews and experiences, working on the counseling relationship, navigating differing worldviews and values without implying our own on the clients is important. When I think about all this, I think about Micah 6:8, where it says, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Walking humbly and loving in mercy, just the way we treat our clients, having that humility and loving them in a way with mercy that we're looking to help them to achieve their goals, right? And to act justly goes back to social justice and advocacy. And when I think about like things I can do for cultural humility in my career, I think about constant introspection, reflection, maybe meeting with another colleague, definitely meeting with like a supervisor or a mentor. When I think of these things, I think of it in a Christian biblical worldview. We all know that as Christians, we need brothers and sisters in Christ who are willing to speak into our lives, to shed light on things that we may not see about ourselves so that we can work on them. I think about Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpening iron, Hebrews 10:24, spurring another on towards love and good deeds. I think those really apply here. And then when I think about action for advocacy, specifically here in New York and in my career goals with counseling, I'm looking to help to provide more resources and services to those struggling with addiction, as well as to those who have been impacted by sexual assault. And in order to do that, we'd have to join many different groups, work with different organizations, and be politically involved with upstate New York to make sure that these services and resources are provided. God bless. Take care.